So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Rockstar. You can see who has the power advantage. The Matrix, Vasily Lomachenko. They'll meet in the lightweight division, and you can see who's more advanced in age.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Up first, Rockstar from the United States of America. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one. This bout, these two have certainly talked the talk. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Lomachenko goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Just missed with that jab. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lane. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Tried to score with a jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Beautiful counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Misses with the straight left. Just misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Jab not finding its target. Tried to score with the uppercut. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have the Rockstar, and they will have a power advantage here. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. So many amazing champions over the years have come from this division, the lightweights. And you can... First up...
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be had. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Caught him. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. This is a high-octane battle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Neither fighter willing to slow down. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Your opponent has got to watch out for that. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That uppercut's blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. He misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Didn't land that jab. How about that time counter shot? A swing and a miss with that jab. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go. Right uppercut just off target. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? A perfect counter lands. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Didn't land that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
this fight has a real good flow to it. He misses with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Missing with that jab. That big hook doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. This is the beginning of round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punch. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Well done with that counter shot. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Terence Crawford Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not...
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale. First up, we have...
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Here we go for round one. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Well done with that counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Jab misses. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go, it's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Just missed with that jab. And missed with that jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This could be the end. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell for round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook was off target. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. That jab doesn't score. Straight right just misses. The bravery being, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter lands. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Both men step back for just a moment. Defense is not an option for these two. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time they drop their guard, here was the deal. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. Why weren't they covering up? And down goes Ice Cold. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. You've got to wonder how big... There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punching. Canvas goes Ice Cold. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Ladies